The Clayton Act of 1914 is also an antitrust act. The act banned the practices of price discrimination and anti-competitive mergers. It also declared strikes, boycotts, and labor unions legal under federal law. The Clayton Act defines and prohibits illegal business practices, such as price fixing and monopolies, and limits the use of injunctions to end strikes. The Act prohibits anti-competitive mergers, predatory and discriminatory pricing, and other forms of unethical corporate behavior. The Clayton Act also protects individuals by allowing lawsuits against companies and upholding the rights of labor to organize and protest peacefully. Note a key difference between the Clayton Act and the Sherman Act. The Clayton Act contains safe harbors for union activities. A safe harbor is a provision in a law that affords protection from liability or penalty when certain conditions are met. Boycotts, peaceful strikes, peaceful picketing, and collective bargaining were allowed under the Clayton Act, and injunctions could only be used to settle labor disputes when property damage was threatened or occurred. The Federal Trade Commission, FTC, and the Antittrust Division of the Department of Justice, DOJ, enforce the provisions of the Clayton Antitrust Act. Now for some quick questions and answers. The Norris-LaGuardia Act of 1932 sought to remedy the imbalance between an employer and an individual worker by limiting the role of the courts in labor management relations. The answer is true. The Railway Labor Act of 1926 regulates labor management relations in the rail and airline industries. The answer is true. The Wagner Act is based on the assumption that individual workers and management are equals in the bargaining process. The answer is false. Most U.S. unions are organized through secret ballot elections, administered by the National Labor Relations Board. The answer is true. The NLRA prohibits recognition picketing because they are disruptive and costly to both employers and their employees. The answer is false. Be sure to check out and purchase our study courses and practice exam courses on Udemy. Here is our PHR and SPHR practice exam bestseller course. Here is our PHR and SPHR exam study and review prep course. With detailed exam success strategies and in-depth review of all functional areas of the exams. Here is our SHRM-CP and SHRM-SCP practice exam course in a simulated format. Here is our SHRM-CP and SHRM-SCP study and review prep course with exam success strategies and study videos.